Night descends. A cloak of darkness envelops the world. Time loses its rigid grip. The world transforms under this velvety sky. Shadows lengthen, whispering secrets to those who listen. The air grows heavy with unspoken tales, ancient and new. This is a time between worlds. The mundane fades and the magical stirs. The night whispers, beckons, and invites us to shed our fears and embrace its mysteries. In the heart of the night, secrets stir. Hidden truths reveal themselves to those who dare to look beyond the surface. We see what others cannot. The world is transformed in our eyes, revealing its true nature. The night is a tapestry woven from countless threads. Each sound, each scent, each fleeting shadow contributes to its intricate design. The air hums with the symphony of nocturnal life. Whispers echo through the darkness, fragments of stories overheard. The night is a confidant, a silent witness to the hopes, dreams, and fears that humans keep hidden from the light of day. Note, the command specifies a change in the accent of the narrator, but since the script does not provide a way to denote accents, the script remains unchanged. The voiceover should be recorded with a deep, soothing British or Scottish accent, as per the command. The night soil men move through the darkness, their presence as much a part of the night as the stars themselves. They are silent figures, their forms barely discernible in the dim moonlight. Our world is one of smells, both foul and strangely sweet. They walk the narrow alleys and winding lanes, their buckets swinging rhythmically at their sides. People avert their eyes, holding their breath as they pass. They have seen too much to be surprised or disgusted by anything they encounter. They understand that life is messy, that even the most respectable citizens harbour secrets and desires that would shock their neighbours. Their senses are heightened in the darkness, but our most remarkable gift is our sight. We can see beyond the veil of the physical world into the realm of spirits and shadows. And sometimes, if they are lucky, they catch a glimpse of something truly magical. The night is alive with sound. A symphony of whispers, rustlings, and distant calls rises up to meet the velvet sky. The distant barking of a dog echoes through the quiet streets. A faint melody drifts from a nearby window, the lilting strains of a love song played on a scratchy record player. Whispers snake through the darkness, fragments of conversations carried on the breeze. A lover's quarrel, sharp and bitter, spills out from an open window. The night is a repository of secrets, a confessor to those who seek solace in its anonymity. It offers no judgment, only a vast and silent space in which to unburden the soul. The first drops of rain begin to fall, heavy and warm, splattering on the dusty ground. The parched earth drinks greedily, the sound a soft hissing as the water seeps into the dry soil. As the rain intensifies, it becomes a steady drumming on rooftops and leaves. The world, viewed through this watery lens, takes on a surreal, dreamlike quality. He holds a glass of rum, the amber liquid glowing faintly in the darkness. Under the sprawling branches of an ancient cedar tree stands Mr. Gishard. He is an apparition, a figure from a forgotten time. Mr. Gishard's expression is unreadable, his features frozen in an eternal mask of polite detachment. The night air thrums with unspoken stories, whispers carried on the wind. They speak of a wife, young and beautiful, who betrayed his trust. The night is a fertile ground for such tales, its darkness providing a screen upon which the imagination can project its darkest fears. The truth of Mr. Gishard's demise remains elusive, a mystery that continues to haunt the living. Mr. Gishard taps his foot, a slow, deliberate rhythm that speaks of a longing for something lost. He misses his accordion, its keys worn smooth from countless nights spent coaxing out waltzes, polkas, and merengues. But the music is gone now, faded into the silence of the night. He watches the world go by, a silent observer to the joys and sorrows of those who still walk the earth. A baby cries out in the night, its tiny voice a thread of vulnerability woven into the tapestry of darkness. The sound echoes through a small wooden house, its walls thin and worn. Inside, a young mother stirs from her sleep, her heart instantly attuned to the needs of her child. She reaches for the baby, her touch gentle and reassuring. There, my little one, hush now. The baby, swaddled in worn cotton, nestles into her arms, its cries subsiding into soft, rhythmic whimpers. The mother's face softens, her features, illuminated by the flickering light of a kerosene lamp, taking on an ethereal glow. The baby's eyes, wide and dark, seem to hold the vastness of the night sky. They gaze up at the mother, their depths reflecting a world yet unburdened by the weight of consciousness. Oh, my sweet child, you hold the universe in your eyes. The mother smiles, a silent promise passing between them, a bond forged in the crucible of love and sacrifice. The dream shifts. The baby, now swaddled in soft wool, transforms into a lamb, its tiny hooves tapping gently against the wooden floor. The mother, her face aglow with a serene joy, takes the lamb's lead, following it as it trots towards the open door. Come, my little lamb, let us see what the night holds for us. They step out into the night, the cool air washing over them, carrying with it the scent of damp earth and blooming jasmine. The mother and the lamb walk hand in hoof, their path illuminated by the soft glow of fireflies. They move through fields of sugarcane, their stalks swaying gently in the breeze, whispering secrets in the night. The air is alive with the chirping of crickets, the croaking of frogs, a symphony of nocturnal life that both soothes and unsettles. Her heart is light, filled with a love that knows no bounds. She watches the lamb, its small body a beacon of innocence in the darkness. Yet a shadow of unease creeps into her joy, a whisper of warning carried on the night wind. A voice whispers, its source untraceable in the darkness. Beware the jablesse. Beware the creature that walks among us, its true form hidden behind a mask of normalcy. Its eyes, they burn with an infernal fire, a sure sign of its deceitful heart. The mother shivers, pulling the lamb closer. She scans the darkness, her eyes searching for any sign of danger. The fireflies, once a source of wonder, now seem like malevolent eyes, winking at her from the shadows. The mother's eyes fly open. She is back in the small wooden house. the kerosene lamp casting long dancing shadows on the walls. The baby, still swaddled in cotton, sleeps soundly in her arms. The dream, vivid and unsettling, lingers at the edges of her consciousness, its tendrils reaching out to touch her waking world. She rises from the bed, her movements slow and deliberate. She carries the baby to the window, gazing out at the night sky, its vastness both comforting and terrifying. The stars, distant and cold, offer no answers to the questions that swirl in her mind. What are the lights in the mountains? She wonders. A small voice asks, breaking the silence. The mother turns, her heart leaping into her throat. It is her daughter, her eyes wide with a mixture of sleepiness and curiosity. The mother hesitates, caught between the innocence of childhood and the harsh realities of the world she knows. How does she explain the unexplainable, the things that go bump in the night, the creatures that lurk in the shadows, both real and imagined? Most speak of the night soil men with a shudder, a quick glance over the shoulder, an aversion of the eyes. They are phantoms, these men, necessary but unacknowledged. Yet in their midst lives a man who carries the night differently. His name is whispered, not in fear, but in respect. He is a night soil man, yes, but one with a heart as big as the moon overhead. He walks his route with a quiet dignity, his steps light, his head held high. He greets the stray dogs with a pat, their tails wagging in response to his gentle touch. He sings in church, his voice a resonant bass that fills the small building, his hymns infused with a sincerity that moves the congregation. He wears the uniform of his profession, navy blue trousers, a brown shirt, but dreams of pink, the colour of flamboyant flowers, the colour of joy. His is a life of quiet service, his days measured out in buckets filled and emptied, his nights a tapestry woven from the sights and sounds of the sleeping world. Yet within this seemingly simple existence beats a heart brimming with love and compassion. A life woven in moonlight. He met his wife on a crowded bus, a rickety contraption that rattled its way across the island, its passengers a mix of weary labourers and giggling schoolchildren. He saw her, standing near the front, her face framed by a bright yellow head wrap, and he was smitten. Their courtship was a thing of stolen moments, whispered conversations under a canopy of stars, shared laughter over steaming cups of bush tea. I brought her wildflowers, their petals fragile and fragrant, tokens of a love that bloomed in the most unexpected of places. Their life together is a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of hardship. They built a home, small but sturdy, its walls echoing with the laughter of children. He works hard to provide for his family, his hands roughened by labour, his spirit unbroken by the challenges of his life. I find joy in the simple things, a shared meal of rice and peas, the laughter of children playing in the street, the quiet satisfaction of reading the newspaper, my lips moving silently as I absorb the day's news. He is a man of quiet strength, his presence a source of comfort and reassurance to all who know him. The dignity of labour, the grace of love. He makes sure his daughter has a warm blanket on chilly nights. He helps his son with his homework, patiently explaining the intricacies of arithmetic or the nuances of grammar. He listens to his wife's stories, his eyes twinkling with amusement at her tales of village gossip or her dreams of a brighter future. He is respected by all who know him, his integrity unquestioned, his kindness a beacon in the often harsh realities of our world. He is a living embodiment of the inherent dignity of labor, the transformative power of love, the quiet grace that can be found in the most unexpected of places. The night soil man, the unseen guardian of the night, walks his route, his steps light, his heart full. He carries with him the stories of his life, a testament to the enduring power of love, family, and the simple joys that make life worth living. He is a reminder that even in the darkness, even in the midst of hardship, there is always hope, always the possibility of finding beauty and meaning in the most unexpected of places. I am no longer afraid of the shadows. Instead, I find myself drawn to their mystery, their whispers of untold stories. Tonight, I dream. A girl's vision. A young girl lies in bed, her eyes wide open, staring into the darkness. The night, once a source of fear, now hums with a different kind of energy, a thrumming symphony of unseen life. She sees a woman with skin the color of sunset, hair like a tangle of midnight vines, and eyes that gleam like polished obsidian. This woman, wild and free, smiles at the girl, a smile that speaks of untamed laughter and whispered secrets. We are on a beach, the sand cool beneath our bare feet, the waves crashing against the shore in a rhythmic symphony. A small hut, its roof thatched with palm leaves, nestles amongst the trees, a beacon of warmth and welcome. The girl knows, with a certainty that surpasses logic, that this is her future, a glimpse into a life yet lived. I will marry this woman, build a life with her, our days filled with the simple pleasures of fishing, swimming, and sharing stories under the vast, star-dusted sky. It is a life free from the constraints of societal expectations, a life lived on our own terms, a testament to the enduring power of love and the beauty of embracing one's true self. And the night whispers on. The night deepens, its embrace encompassing the island and all its inhabitants. The flowers, so vibrant during the day, have closed themselves up, their petals furled tight against the cool night air. Hibiscus, lilies, and flamboyant flowers alike stand sentinel. Their silence a potent reminder of the hidden beauty that unfolds under the cloak of darkness. Inside the homes, behind closed doors, life goes on. Women weave baskets, their hands moving with practiced ease, their fingers threading together stories as old as time. Needles fly, mending torn clothes, creating new garments, each stitch imbued with the hopes and dreams of the seamstress. The scent of spices wafts from kitchens, a symphony of aromas that speak of nourishment, of family, of the simple act of sustenance that binds generations together. The night is a time for creation, for reflection, for the quiet contemplation that allows the soul to breathe. It is a time for prayers whispered into the darkness, for wishes breathed upon falling stars, for dreams that take root in the fertile ground of the subconscious. And as the stars begin their slow, majestic dance across the sky, the island sleeps, cradled in the embrace of the night, its secrets safe, its stories waiting to be told when the sun rises again.